Hi, Photo B students. Mr. Roper's here, and I'm joined by Audie and Aman and Sonia. And we're answering questions about week 2 of distance learning. So, Aman, what was one of the questions you had really quick?
I was just kind of confused on like how to kind of edit stuff in the way we do like photo, I think it's called. I
Yeah.
kind of looked at like YouTube videos and I was like really super confused.
Okay. So what I'm going to do real quick is share my screen with you guys so you can follow me here. I'm going to go over to Photo P right now because I'm using this with my intro to digital media kids as well. You guys can see my classroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on photop.com. I'm going to reload the page here. And basically, you can use Photop exactly like Photoshop on your own computer. You can open up Photoshop files that are saved as PSDs, or if you have photos that you've already taken that are on your computer, you can just open them directly from the computer here. So if I do open from computer and I jump to one of my images here and open it up, it's going to load it just like Photoshop would. Okay. And then you have your layers, you have your toolbars and all that other stuff. Does that answer your question, Aman?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I wanted to take some time with today's meeting just to kind of go over two things. One of them was from the question that got asked online. I had a student ask, what do I do for this whole focus themes idea, right? We talked about that in that first week. So remember, there's kind of a balancing act I want you guys to have here. I'm going to switch back to my camera for a minute. You guys see me again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you're thinking about your focus themes, this is going to be kind of the projects that you're continuing to build on throughout the whole trimester. So Aman, you sent me some questions earlier about maybe doing food as your focus theme, food photography. That's totally doable.
Yeah.
What you could do is that every week, no matter what the project is, you're going to try to work food photography into that project. So for example, the project that we're going to do this week is diptychs and triptychs. And I'm going to bring that up right now so you guys can see kind of a preview of it before we go. And diptychs, go ahead.
If for the week 1 project, if one of those photos could be used for a focus theme, that's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. And vice versa. Like last week's was a little weird because we were getting this all set up. So, it was like mainly just try doing an isolation portrait. But if your focus theme happened to be portraits, oh, it's perfect. You've just made an image that can work towards that. Okay. Your focus theme should always be going above and beyond what we're doing normally during the week. So when we do diptychs and triptychs, which are putting two images side by side, Aman, for your food topic, it might be maybe you take, for your diptychs and triptychs, you prepare a really nice plate of food and you take one photo from above and one photo from in front. And when you put those two images side by side, it shows two different views of the same subject. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe it's a photo of the plate of food from above with like really beautiful lighting and everything. And then the second photo is someone enjoying that food, right? You're pairing two images that are different, but when you put them side by side, they tell a story. Okay?
Okay.
Audie, what's something you were thinking about doing for your focus subject?
I don't really know. Maybe animals, because...
Okay.
Yeah.
Wildlife photography, animal photography?
Yeah, I have a lot of pets at home, so that would be a lot easy with the whole quarantine stuff going on.
Yeah, sure. And then it also gives you an opportunity to get outside a little bit too, because, in my personal work on the weekends, I go out and I go for hikes and I take my camera and try to photograph different wildlife as I see it as well. Okay. What we would try to shy away from is having like 10 weeks of the same photos of your pets though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd want to get a little bit more creative with it. So that would be one challenge with that particular one. Sonia, how about you? What is your focus theme?
I was hoping to do absurdism.
Oh, that's right. Absurdism. Okay. So that's one that's broad enough that in our weekly projects, you can start to get really creative with it. Like last week's assignment, you could definitely do an absurdist isolated portrait, where, just as an example off the top of my head, somebody's like alone in their room at their desk, but they've got a bucket on their head, something like that. And for diptychs and triptychs, if you put two absurd images side by side that then tell a story or make a visual joke, that would work really good for that topic. Okay. The focus themes are meant to be something that you already have an interest in that you can keep exploring even when you're done with the weekly assignment. So if one week you get a weekly assignment where you're like, this doesn't really fit my focus theme, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then I'll do some more work in my focus theme, some more experiments along the way. Okay.
Do your weekly projects have to be connected to your focus theme?
No, they don't. You can keep them both separate, but if there's opportunities for them to cross over, go for it. That's what we want to see, you guys making those connections in your head and pairing the two things up. Okay. All right, I was going to try to post that so that you guys could see what I'm talking about here. Let's take it from trimester 2 digital photo, and I'm going to look up diptychs and triptychs. There we go. Reuse.
Is there any other focus themes that you could recommend? Because
yeah, so I'm looking.
Sometimes doing maybe food could be really difficult considering I'm being quarantined.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to get out to all these restaurants unless you were preparing meals every week.
Yeah.
Okay, so some that we wrote on the board before you guys left. I'm looking at them right now, and I'm going to share my screen with you.